What the fuck? I can do this shit. Watch this.
Hey yo, motherfucker, we're gonna get on to up and talk with now. I'm not saying we here with another surprise episode. I did not expect to run into this guy, but you know who he is. Everybody, say hey now if you know who he is. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey now! It's your boy Caso, man. Mr. Hey now. What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good, I'm tired. A little drunk.
Not the jump off. He always tired.
The last couple weeks. I ain't gonna lie.
Try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I know, the last couple weeks, bro. Been long. No kidding.
Nah. One thing I would say about you, bro, like the creativity that you put behind your music, that you put behind your IG reels, all of that, like it's crazy, it's different, it's versatile. I've always been a fan of your music. You already know this.
Yeah, word.
You feel me? You already know. But give them a little background of who you are, where you come from, that you already know where you come from, and what makes you so motivated to do what you do today.
Yeah, sure. My name's Caso. You know, for people who don't know, I'm from New Massachusetts. I spent a lot of my childhood in Boston. My best friend was from Southeast. You know, I spent a lot of time in D Street growing up, and then just moving around from there. Like, I had a lot of people with JP, and so in the city. That's how I kind of connected with a lot of people in the city. And I love the city. You know, a lot of people I feel like give up on the city really quickly when it doesn't go the way that they want it to. But they fail to realize that you got to give the city a reason to want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm like we're a very proud people, you know, and we just want to feel like we're being represented properly. That's really it, you know. So it's like I want to do that for everybody out here. I've been making music my whole life. My pops came here from Brazil. My father's from Brazil. He's a musician. He moved here when he was like 18. Left his family in Brazil. Only one that came out here. That's why I got like music and shit. But yeah, man, I stay motivated because it's a thing where I feel like years ago I decided like this is what I was going to do. Like, I was like, there's no other thing that I'm able to alter. Yeah, like I can't do anything else. You know, it's like this is what I love. This is what I think about all day. This is what I've been doing since I was a kid. And it's like you got to be slightly delusional because it's like one of those things where it is kind of unrealistic, you know, to like make it work. But it isn't completely unrealistic. But because there's that gray area, you really got to be like delusional to be like, yeah, like, I'm good enough. Like I'm gonna make this work. And a lot of people just don't have that that drive to like every day, even when you're exhausted. Like there's been so many times where I've been like, I was busting my ass. I was working a 9 to 5, and like I would just be tired as fuck. I would get home, didn't want to see nobody, didn't want to do anything. But there's some event tonight, and it's Tuesday, and it's like an hour away, and like the chances of it being a dud are very high. But I gotta be there because if I don't, like I'm not doing my job. You know, you're never off the clock. You know, so it's just like having that extra push, and once you find that once that thing that fuels you, whatever that is, you'll understand what I'm saying. You know, it's like with you, with how you taking this up. You know what I mean? Like completely. When I met you, you know, you weren't doing this at all. Yeah, you know, like so it's something that fuels you, and I've seen you doing it for years now. You know, and I've watched it grow. It's just something you understand what I'm saying. You know, it's just a thing that you can't really explain. It's just like it's a part of you. So, yeah.
You could tell, like, you could tell he's in tune with the music. You could tell he's in tune with what he loves his craft. That's one thing I can say that separates you from a lot of these motherfucking artists. Right here. When you take the time out your day, he will go to Fenway Park and just to promote a single, or just be out like he will really be doing outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always want to ask you this because I see you as one of the most talented artists out there. What do you feel like makes a good artist?
Being as you as you could possibly be. That's like the only reason people like really fuck with me is because, not the only reason, but like the main reason, because like I never act like anybody else. You know, like I'm just being me. do every time. You know, there's all the weird things that people are like nervous about, that think people are going to judge them about or find them weird about and shit like that, is the same shit that people feel about themselves. You know, like when you're in the crib and you're like doing some weird shit by yourself, like you're like, oh damn, like there's so many other people out there that are doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like it's just like all that weird shit that makes us unique is what also connects us all. You know, so it's just like being that person and being like able to have that reflect in the music. Just, it's cliche, but nobody can be better than you. You know, so it's just like, that's what makes a good artist. You know, somebody that's like very like shameless, like they're very able to show all those weird and nervous qualities that they have and display it to the public.
That's different. I like that. That's a different answer. I've never really had an artist come on, you know, the podcast and give that type of answer, or really understand what they need to do. And I feel like you understand what you need to do. You have your vision, say you have a set goal. Now, when it comes to set goals, is there anything that you haven't done in your career yet that you look forward to doing?
For sure.
What's your top three?
Win a Grammy. Or just like be in the conversation of a Grammy, you know, generally. I want to obviously be able to support my family and everybody around me in a way that will change their lives forever. For the Grammy one, I also put like just in general like award, like you know what I mean, platinum, you know, shit like that, gold, win a Grammy, all that shit anymore. The second one is like, you know, bring family together and make sure that they're straight for life. And then the third one, like, bro, like being able to create like a funnel to this place. Like I really want to be able to like I have like a lot of goals, you know, like I'm really trying to push to perform at Celtics halftime show. You know, that's something that we really want to push right now. Yeah, we're pushing that. But like just like generally
Crowd saying, hey now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like generally like just create a funnel to this place. So there's like an avenue for people to take, because there's a lot of other cities and it's hard in every city. It doesn't matter where you're from. You know what I mean? But like obviously it's a bit harder in a city like this because there isn't the foundation. We haven't had the blueprint like a lot of other places. We don't have the foundation just naturally. So I want to be able to help that in a way and just give it some sort of foundation so people can kind of see what it's like, what you should do, things not to do. Obviously that comes to trial and error. You got to fuck up before you can succeed. But just, yeah, create a funnel here, bro. So those are my big three things.
And one thing I want to pinpoint what you said, I heard that, right? You gotta fuck up before you succeed. It's okay to fuck up. Also, because I feel like this is a topic of discussion. I'm about to look at it, I don't really care. But it's okay to walk through the door. Like it's okay to get help, bro. Like it's okay for somebody else to assist you or you to assist somebody else. It doesn't make you no less of a man. It doesn't make you no less of anything, bro. It's okay to walk through the door somebody else opening you, bro. That's it. That's all I want to say.
Amen.
Exactly. So, as an artist, when it comes to like being an album mode, and I feel like I already know what the answer is for you. Is it true like y'all just be in like shutdown mode, like y'all? It's just tunnel vision, just straight album mode. Y'all don't talk to nobody. Y'all don't just only producer. That's it.
Half and half. Like I feel like I did a lot of that last year with my project, Thanks for Nothing. And we're like wrapping up. We wrapped up basically Thanks for Nothing too. That's gonna drop this year. Last year I did a lot of that, like where like I shut a lot of shit out and I was just doing that. This year I'm like trying to be more open to having other people involved in shit. Like I want to make it all about the music, of course, but like there gotta be life shit going on too. And it's hard because it's like that work balance, like life-work balance shit is really difficult, especially when you're somebody trying to make it happen, because all your time goes to that. But there has to be a way. Like I had a really tough time finding the balance for regular life shit. And I've been trying to do a lot more of that recently because you get really, really drained when you're just like pushing, and you're not giving yourself any type of reset or break or anything. It kind of can interfere with your day-to-day life and work. So I'm trying to do a lot more of that.
I like that you already have like your mindset on what you need to do, what you're going to do. Most artists don't really have that yet, especially going, you know, having multiple projects or, you know, just finishing a project, whatever the case may be. Most artists don't really have the vision of what they need to do. They're more so still looking to figure out that rhythm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope that you kind of still looking, but you already have an idea.
For sure.
You feel me? So, do you feel like there's something missing in the city of like for the culture?
In what sense?
Do you feel like it's a lack of support? Like people treat like a competition thing?
I mean, other than the fact that we're crafting barrel,
Yeah, like bro, like I don't like love that angle of it just because like every city is gonna be like this.
That's about
You know, it's just because we're not in that city doesn't mean that's not what's happening. You know, and it's like, of course there is other cities where quote unquote, you know, like there might be more supportive shit going on. But again, why are you not giving the people a reason to fuck with you? When you're just being bitter all day, why would anybody fuck with you? Like you're just like, oh, these people don't want to fuck with me. What the fuck? You think people are just gonna gravitate to you and be like, you know what? He's right. I should fuck with this guy. Like, no. What the fuck? Like, you're gonna be like annoyed by him. You're gonna be like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, what the fuck? I got a life too. What the fuck is this guy talking about? You know, give them or add value to their life. You know, like a lot of people out here just make music because they think it's cool. You know, and it's fun, which is fine. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's totally fine. You can just make music for fun, and you can just do that for fun, and you like it, and whatever. But, like, there's not enough. Now we're getting more of it. But there's not enough people doing shit with intent behind it. Like, everything should be done with intent. Like, you should, like, everything that you're saying on the song, every fucking movement, every drop, whatever it is, it should be being done with intent. It shouldn't, like, you know, and there is certain things that call for, like, you know, like, maybe you don't care so much about this, and that's the whole purpose of it. You know, like, you're just kind of just, like, letting it go, and that's fine, too. But just figuring out who you are as an artist, like, a lot of people are just very bitter and have big egos, and, like, bro, if I came on here and I started talking about all the shit that I got going on in Atlanta, like, people would probably see what I got going on a bit differently. But I'm gonna let the work speak for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting ready for this move out there, and I have a bunch of shit lined up, and a lot of people need to stop focusing on what other people got going on, and just focus on what they got going on, and just do them. And you know, it has nothing to do with no fucking bro. Like it's too much of that. It's too much of that. Stop worrying about what this guy's doing and whatever. All that shit's damn near fucking almost always fabricated. You know what I mean? It's like just do you, focus on you, and make it work. Because people will fuck with you. Just find who your people are. Find who your tribe is. You know? Yeah, bro. Just find out who that is, and that, the rest is history. It don't fucking matter. Nothing else matters. The whole shit is for you. It doesn't matter about anybody else. You know, like no.
That is a motherfucker. Boy, you can't when this motherfucker speaking James. Hold the fuck up. Like, I feel like you been wanting to say that shit. Like, he held that shit in. You been wanting to say that shit. Now, that's crazy. So is it like, who would be your inspiration as an artist? Like, who inspired you as an artist?
Growing up, I was obsessed with Tupac. Fucking loved Tupac. I was the kid that came to school when I was like, Tupac is alive. He's in Cuba. You know, like I spread that whole shit in my school. I was ready.
He's in Cuba.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Tupac. So like, I think that he helped me a lot with like just. I know a lot of people look at Tupac and they're like, he's an actor, but he was so just like. It was such a character, you know what I mean? But it was like, you can't fake it to that extent. You know, whatever people want to say about his character and shit like that, he created a persona or whatever, clearly that was a part of who he was, because he did it to a T. So it's like you can't fake it that hard and fucking have it not be believable. You know, it's like if it's not really a part of you. You know, so it's like a lot of it was that, you know, like I was obsessed with him. It gave me a lot of personality. It gave me a lot of just who I am. I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks about me. You know, like I'm very much just myself. You find me annoying, cool, I don't give a fuck. You know, like I'm gonna be loud as shit. And yeah, you know, I'm gonna be loud as shit every room I'm in. I'm gonna be fucking like just me. So I don't care about none of that. So I'd say him, and then like my dad was like a really big influence for me because he's always pushing the agenda and doing. He never did shit like the normal way. He always did like always push the boundaries with music. That was like a huge thing with him. Like it was always just like making some really weird shit that like, yeah, like maybe this isn't what is popping, but it's what feeds his soul. You know, like that's what I want to do. You know, I want to make shit that I don't ever want to just go with the grain. You know, I might go with the grain in a way, but it's always going to be my choice. You know, so my dad, Tupac, those are like two big ones for me.
Cool. To sum it all up, it's okay to be motherfucking different.
Yeah, man.
Be original.
That's it.
And speaking of being original, do you feel like the city has its own sound right now?
Hell no.
Okay. Good. I'm happy.
I feel like I kind of like, to be fair, bro, like,
He said, I remember he
to
said,
be fair, like, what I think the sound is here, if I could give you a real, for real answer, is the shit that I make, like TFN, like champion music, and like stadium music, like, because we're the city of champions. Like, we win in sports, and we, like, that's like what we do. Like, I picture, like, big horns and, like, fucking, you know, winning. Like, that's what I imagine when I think of music.
celebration.
Yeah, so, like, when I make music, like, I imagine that's what the sound of here is. You know? But, like, yeah, if I could say that's what it would be. But there ain't one, really. But I'm making it. I'm creating. I'm helping pave it and carve it.
It's slowly coming.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are doing weird shit now, though, which is cool. Like, they're not just, like, making whatever. That they think people want
them
them.
out the box.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm like, just speaking of weird shit, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo, that's what Caso meant when he said weird shit.
He said, people doing weird shit, and he just
Yo.
what the fuck was that? I wish we could. He gone now. I wish we caught that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Shelly. But yeah, like I feel like a lot more people are now being themselves and being unique, which I appreciate. I can appreciate that a lot.
You feel like you inspired me to do that?
I wouldn't say it was just me. I think there was a lot of people. I think a lot of people are just becoming inspired just naturally from a lot of the hard work that they've been doing. You know, like a lot of people that are being themselves now have kind of been around for a while. You know, so like they're more polished. They're just like getting more comfortable with themselves. I think I've definitely influenced a lot of people. I've seen it. You know, I've seen it firsthand. I've influenced definitely a lot of people in my content and like just like my personality and like what I do. You know, how I do things. But in my sound, but just I don't look at it in a way like I'm just bro. I want to inspire people. The same way I get inspired by people. You know, so yeah. I'm a very team player. You know? That's how you win a chip. That's why the Celtics were washed for so long.
I knew it was coming. Bro, you went to Fenway Park the other day. You actually went to the game?
That was today.
Oh.
Yeah, the DJ, yeah. Shout out to Swooly. Fucking, I met him the other day and he was like, bro, he's like, your shit is so fucking fire. Like, he's like, I need your Queens. Like, I'm about to play that shit at the Red Sox every time I spin it. He's like, your shit makes sense for sporting events. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, let me know. And then he like hit me and he was like, I'm sending you tickets to the game. Pull up and play your shit. And I was just like, oh fuck, like, oh yeah. And I went today. That's why I'm in my Red Sox shit. But yeah, we pulled up. Seats were cool. Fucking, they played Dummy, which is a song that I just dropped. It's going crazy right now. And he did TFN. That was cool. It was dope, bro. Like in the moment, like I was kind of like, yeah, it's whatever. But and then like as I was sitting there, I was like, bro, this is kind of crazy. Like I grew up coming here, and like the Red Sox are my favorite. Like you know, I love baseball. And I'm like, bro, my music is being played here. Like this is fucking crazy, bro. I tried to run down. It's on video. I tried running down the stairs to fucking get the video when they were doing Dummy, bro. I don't know how this even happened. I stepped. And my Tim got stuck between the stair, like in the chair.
So
I got caught. No, like I'm literally trying to yank my leg out of the thing. I couldn't. It was OD, and I'm like literally like there's a person sitting like in the chair. Like I'm literally like this. Here's a person, and I'm literally like.
Nah, that's.
And they're looking at me. Everybody's looking at me because they noticed it was my song playing because we were filming, and I was rapping the song and shit. And they're like, oh yeah, like this is shit. And then when I did that, they were all like, what the fuck is good with this guy? And they couldn't tell I was stuck, bro. I was dead. I was literally stuck. And then I finally got my leg free. And I ran down the stairs, and when we got to the field, the song stopped. I was like, oh my god. Yo, I was literally stuck. It was like, I was too amped up to be embarrassed. I didn't really give a fuck. I was just pissed. The rest of the game, we were sitting down, and I kept looking over at where it happened. He kept going, like, I see you looking at, like, this spot that happened. Bro, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Fuck! But it was lit, though. We lost, but it was lit.
I mean, at least you can cross out our you got your music played in the stadium.
Hell yeah.
Next is gonna be the substitute.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how. Would you ever feel that hockey game? How would that even work? You gotta be on skates or some shit?
I don't know shit about hockey. I don't know.
Me neither. But I just figured.
You just assume that?
No.
He just racist profile. That was racist. Yeah.
Because I thought
That was
from down.
That was racist. He said, you don't want hockey? You fucking kidding me? You son of a bitch.
Talking to the
You lied.
I thought we was crossing up, the team.
I mean, I'm fucking with the Bruins shit. Bring me to the fucking game. Hell yeah.
I'm saying.
I'm all about fucking Boston anything.
Nah, that'd be fire though. Imagine that shit. That'd be good.
I'll get drunk and fight somebody though.
Okay, never
On some hockey shit.
You know what I mean?
On some hockey shit. There was like a whole time where I literally had to stop going outside because I was just getting in fights every night. That was like how me and Harvard's Eye became locked in.
Yo, Harvard's
Shout out to Harvard's Eye.
That's fucking. He said, yo, I fuck with you.
Bro.
Nah, that's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, we had the Bruins game fighting people.
No. We're not going to.
We're drinking all the beer and fighting people because I'm a white guy and so I must like hockey.
I didn't say that. I mean,
You insinuated.
Yeah, you insinuated. You didn't have to say it. You insinuated. It's alright.
I just figured, like,
It's alright.
Fuck y'all, man. So what you got planned for 2025? I know you got obviously. I know you about to drop the when?
Yeah, so it's supposed to be in June, we're moving into September. We're gonna drop in September. I'm headlining Sonia Friday, May 23rd. It's gonna be my last show in Boston for quite some time, which I will announce why.
Fuck, we
at the show. That was lit though. That's where I'm gonna end up, so anytime you're out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's lit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll be announcing why there. But it's gonna be really dope. I'm excited. Tickets is $20. I got physicals. You can get them online too. I got the link. It's gonna be a dope night. We got Shay, Caesar. We got a bunch of special guests pulling up. It's gonna be a really cool night. Got that project. Thanks for Nothing too. It's gonna be dropping. I had just dropped the second single, Dummy, like 3 weeks ago. It's just going crazy right now on Spotify. So I'm happy about that. We got another single coming out next month, so that'll be really dope. We're just gonna be dropping a bunch of singles leading up to the project.
Every single month.
Yeah. So I'm
These are
really,
singles off the.
yeah, off the project, yeah. So I'm really excited. It's all really cool music. It's like I worked with some amazing producers. Shout out to my guy Lyle from Atlanta. Well, he's not from Atlanta, he lives in Atlanta. He's from Louisiana. But Hollywood Cole. He's actually from Boston, lives in Atlanta. Goat. Both of them are goats. Akachi, my guy Kyle. Just, I'm really happy. It's like some really dope shit. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. But that's what we got going on.
I mean, September, when you drop, you got to come back on the episode for part 2 so we can talk about the new project.
We might have to do that in Atlanta.
I'll come out there, man.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I got a couple videos out there. I'll do a show out there.
Yeah.
Yo!
What now?
You know what the fuck I'm about to say, because you know once I hear Atlanta, hear shows, you know what I do.
I know, guys, bro, do your thing.
So what we about to have?
You know, bro, you know what it is, bro? You want to start this?
What we doing? Caso and friends?
Huh?
They
What we
what we
doing?
doing?
Caso and friends?
What we
Bro,
do?
I fuck with his music, bro.
That's what we fucking doing. Caso and friends, it's coming. It's what we gonna do. I can't say October. We ain't do vibes.
Where do you want to do it? You want to do it in Boston?
Nigga, I just said Atlanta edition.
No, I'm asking the artist.
You can do it wherever you want.
He Atlanta edition.
Okay, nigga.
He said,
He said what?
I'm trying to go back to the Breakfast Club. They fools busting. I miss them over there, bro. They miss me. Shout out Breakfast Club. Make sure you go tap in. If you live in Atlanta, you already know. If you haven't seen the interview with them, it's only talking to
hey,
too. You feel me? But nah, bro, I definitely appreciate you,
yeah, of course.
It was a quick little interview with me, bro. I had to sit down
We're trying
with
to
you.
do this for a minute, so.
Yeah, definitely. I have to sit down with you. It's been, his schedule busy, my schedule busy, but we have to get this interview done.
Sure.
I gotta get back to the little one. It's been a dope, successful day. G Hunter representing Talk the Town, the Honorable Sign in the wall. I got Caso. Make sure you go tune in, tap in, all of that.
You can follow me, Marky Picasso, you know, all my streaming, CASO, all caps, you know, it's up. We outside, thanks for nothing. Hey now.
Hey now. Yeah.